What is up, guys? It is your boy MaineMania, and welcome back to another episode of MK Mobile. Today's the day. Okay, today is the day. Today is the day that we get the homie a little bit higher. A little bit higher, ladies and gentlemen. If we take a quick look into the store, what is going on over here? We got the Shaolin Heroes pack, boys. It's back. It's finally back. And we're gonna try to do our thing with it. So, 301 soul per pack. And a chance to get our Injustice 2 rating higher. It would be a home run if I got 4 Injustice 2 ratings. The odds of that happening are slim to none. But it's possible. It is possible. Not gonna happen most likely, but it's possible. So,
hey, listen.
Our goal is to get at least 2. Our goal is to get at least 2. The homie Injustice 2 rating is slowly, very, very slowly getting up there. But I cannot wait to get him maxed out so we can have him on our boss team and so that we can put in some work with Classic Rain. That would make Classic Rain my, sole focus after that point. And as far as the other characters after Classic Rain that I would want to level up or focus on, I would probably gonna say it's gonna be Day of the Dead Aaron. He's gonna end up being in my top 3 at that point. So, Day of the Dead Aaron, Classic Rain, and maybe Fire God Liu Kang. Those would probably be the next 3 that I'm gonna hard focus. So, hoping to get Injustice 2 rating up there, But yeah, those are my top 3 characters that are gonna get my focus and attention. Who are yours? Who are yours? Let me know in the comment section below who yours are. And make sure you're subscribed if you're not subscribed already. We're gonna do 5. We're gonna start off with 5, y'all. I'll be getting lazy. Let me take this up off my desk. We're gonna start off with 5. Wish your boy some luck here, all right? Hopefully we start off with a bang. Pack openings are fire when you start off with diamonds. When you start off with golds, you'll be like, oh God. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully 5 is gonna be the trick. If we start off with 5 and get a diamond, we're gonna do another 5. All right, we may do 5, 5, 5, and 5. We just want to see some diamonds. I know I usually do 1 by 1, but listen, man. Me no like the anxiety. So, show me Injustice 2 rating, and everybody at home, cross your fingers for your boy. Damn it. Why they always gotta, that sucks. Diamond lists on the first 5. Gone. Just like that. Alright. We're going 1 by 1. Anxiety City. Here it comes. We're just gonna speed through it though. We're gonna speed through it. 1 by 1. And when you lose that first 5 and you get nothing, you at least hope you just get at least 1 or 2. You know what I'm saying? Those first 5 are critical, man. I don't know about you guys, but those first 5 are critical. You lose those first 5, it just sucks the life right out of you. I've been waiting for this pack for so long, and I came up empty-handed so far. I'm a little annoyed. Not a little annoyed. I guess I'm very annoyed, and I wonder if the community is too, but I'm tired of these packs only coming around once or twice a year. Anybody else feel like that? Like, I'm really tired of these packs only coming around once a year. If it's not the holiday season, you don't see these packs throughout the year, and it's annoying because the characters you want are locked behind those packs and they only come around during the Black Friday sales and Christmas sales. Like, it basically means your game becomes stagnant and gets stale for those 8-9 months of the year that nothing's going on, like nothing major is going on. So I find that annoying. I wonder if you guys feel the same way. First diamond, but not something that we need. Classic Louis. I remember when Classic Liu Kang was my focus, man. I remember when he was my focus. I couldn't wait to get him up there. I hard focused him too. I was only opening up packs that had Classic Liu Kang in them, man. That's how I've always played this game though. You know, I focus characters versus trying to quote unquote build an even collection. But as you become a veteran, you realize you can't even play like that anymore, because all you end up with is sellbacks when you have an established collection. So you almost have to go for the characters you don't have, which is not a fun way to play, in my opinion. In my opinion, that's not a fun way to play. I really wish they changed it. I wish they start putting these packs back into rotation and remove these pack limitations. Like if I want to blow 20, 30,000 souls in this pack right now, I want to be able to do that. You know, I don't think the game should tell you what you can or you can't buy. You know, if the pack comes around, I think you should be able to put your souls into whatever pack you want to put your souls in. That's where people get enjoyment in this game, is building the collection that they want to build. And WB is taking that away from the players. I don't think that's a great way to go about this game. I really think that they took that aspect away from the players with these limitations. But halfway there, guys, 1 diamond a show. All we've gotten was a Classic Louis. There's 10 packs left. We ain't walking away with no 4 Injustice 2 ratings, all right? That's not happening at this point, but we can hope for 1 or 2. So let's try to remain hopeful and hope that we at least walk away with 1 or 2. Not looking good so far, though. The pain, the stress. The pain and the stress. Oh, man. I was so excited and hyped for this pack, and it has been a dud. So far, it has been a dud. There's still a lot of packs left. 9 packs. Things can happen in 9 packs, but pack by pack, boys. Like, look how long this one took. So this has to be a diamond then, right? Right? Wrong. Well, it hurts. These pack openings, like I said, man, when you start off with diamonds, there's nowhere to go, right? But when you start off with golds, it just drags you down. Drags you down. Well, not feeling too great about this, but it is what it is. No, I don't want the animation. I don't want you to glorify my pain. Stop it. All right, boys. Well, it's not looking too great. We've got 7 packs left, and I'm getting impatient. So we're going to open up another 5. Things are not working out well, and my anxiety is kicking in. Can't do 7. I'm going to do 5, and I'm going to do 1 and 1. So here we go, boys. This is the big pull. This is the big pull. I had to do something because I'm getting depressed watching my souls just go to waste. Injustice 2 Raiden. All right, we got 1. We got 1, boys. So he is at Fusion 7. I'd love to walk away with him at Fusion 8. At Fusion 8, I feel like we can put in some work with him, you know? But yeah, we got 3 diamonds so far of the 20. Not spectacular, but at the same time, at least we didn't come up empty-handed. As you can tell, I'm not really excited about that because I feel like it would have been, like, you know, we got 1, right? 1 out of 20. Give me another one, bastards. Final pack coming up. You know, we get 1 out of 20, but you know, this is the point I'm trying to make, you know, and I make this point with the Nightmare pack, especially because I think that's like mostly the rarest pack in the game at this point. But when you lock characters behind specific packs and you only see those packs once or twice a year, imagine wanting to FX, you know, Relentless Jason so bad, right? You want to FX Relentless Jason. You basically have to wait until the Nightmare pack comes around every Halloween, right? You may get lucky if it comes around 1 more time for the whole year. You know, sometimes they release it on a Friday the 13th if there's a Friday the 13th throughout the year. But imagine opening up all 20 of these packs and all you want is Relentless Jason, but you only get 1. the way these pack limitations have set up the game, like, I want you guys to get this in your head. And I want the devs to open up their stinking eyes. The way this game is currently set up with these pack limitations, right? If you open up those nightmare packs and you only get one Jason, you will probably not max out Jason, which is all you want, for about 10 fucking years. It should not take 5 to 10 years to max out a character. Who has that kind of patience? Think about how old you are right now, okay? I want you to think about how old you are right now. I'm just gonna say, let's just say you're 25 years old. Do you really think it should take you until you're fucking 30 to max out one character that you really want? What if you just love the Friday the 13th, franchise? What if Jason is like one of your favorite characters, your favorite horror icons, and your goal is just to max out all the Jasons? You want to max out Slasher, Relentless. Unstoppable is easy to max out, right? Because he has a challenge throughout the year. But at this rate, right? Literally at this rate, it would take you years, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years to max out Jason if you only average 1 per 20 packs, the way I've only gotten 1 Injustice 2 rating from this pack. And Jason's not in the other packs for the most part. So it just goes to show you that the system is stupid, the system sucks, and they need to change it. They need to remove these pack limitations. Let people spend their souls wherever they want to spend their souls. And they need to bring these packs, the Shaolin Heroes pack, the Assassin pack, the Circle of Shadow pack, the Nightmare pack. They need to bring these team packs back into a consistent rotation. Every week there should be a new team pack in the store, right? There's probably at least 15 plus different team packs. Put them in rotation. There's over 50 weeks of the year. Put one of the team packs in rotation every week. Give people the chance to grow their collections the way they want to and go after the characters that they want. The whole purpose is people are going to gravitate towards some characters versus others. Let them do that. That's where they find enjoyment in this game. When I started playing this game, my goal was to max out every stinking katana in the game. And I did that. Then it was to max out every single katana's feats of strength. And I did that. That's where I found the most enjoyment. I did that. I was able to do that back then. You can't do shit like that now. And like for the veteran players, we see that and we realize that. And we miss it because it shows you how much less we can enjoy the game. All right, we're finishing up with a dud. So we got 1 in these 20 packs. 1. I think that's what's the frustrating part, right? There's a lot of newer players and newer, beginner players that watch my channel and watch my content. And, some of them may feel like that it's complaining and, you should just suck it up. That's what it is. But what they don't understand, right, is they don't understand the way the game used to be. They're newer to the game, so they're walking into the shit show. So to them, this is normal. These pack limitations, these, sellbacks constantly. And to them, it's like, well, this stuff is normal. Like, it's been like this since I've been playing the game. But what they don't understand is veterans like me that have been playing for 5, 6 years. This is not the way the game used to be. We've seen the game get progressively worse throughout the years. There's been a lot of improvements. Don't get me wrong. They've improved this game a lot. Absolutely. Credit is, give credit where credit's due. But they've also made a lot of changes that are anti the players. They've made a lot of changes that make things really difficult for the players. Unnecessarily difficult. I'll say that. And for those of you guys who are newer to the game and you didn't know, the game used to have a real store, right? So you see this character section right here, where you can buy 3 different characters every 12 hours. By the way, this is different for everybody, so make sure you check them. They're not the same. They're different for everybody. But this little area right here where there's 3 characters that you can just flat out buy every whenever you want. The way this game used to be is 90 to 95% of the characters in the entire game were in the store right here. They were all right here. And they used to cost a certain amount of souls, right? On average, 300 to 500 plus souls. The diamonds, well, you couldn't get the diamonds unless you were in the pack. The diamonds weren't in the store, but the golds were, right? And you used to be able to go in here, no timer nonsense, but you used to be able to go in here and buy whoever you want. You wanted to buy Mournful Katana, she cost, I think, 330 souls. You could walk into the store with souls, click on Mournful Katana, and buy 10 copies of her right there and then, and Fusion X her ass if you wanted to. You didn't have to wait for her challenge. You didn't have to wait for her to come into this area and she's one of the 3 characters. No. You used to be able to buy whoever you wanted to. And even with certain characters, when you were able to pull them from packs or you completed a challenge for them, you were able to buy as many copies as you wanted of them after the fact. So there was a lot of things that made the game more enjoyable and a lot easier to build your collection the way you want to build your collection. And my point is that they've removed all of those things. They've removed the individual characteristics that bring enjoyment to people in this game. Like, this is a card collecting game at the end of the day, right? So why don't you give people the choices to collect the cards that they want to? I'm not telling you to make diamonds available like that. I'm not telling you to make people be able to buy whatever diamonds they want whenever they want. No. What I'm telling you is that people should be able to grow their collections, especially newer players. The newer players that should be getting, should be going after, the Lizard team and the Combat Cup team and some of the elite golds like Aftershock Tremor, Elder God Kenshi, Hanzo Hasashi. The newer players that go after those, should be able to go after those cards so they stand a chance in these towers. But everything is locked behind these loot boxes and chance packs. Everything is locked behind chance now. And I don't think that's an element of fun. There's some countries in the world that have a strict, policies against these gambling type of packs where players can't get what they want. They have to gamble for it, right? So there's a lot of countries that basically banned Mortal Kombat Mobile, and people that used to enjoy the game there can no longer play this game in those countries because it's basically gambling. You can buy packs that only have a small chance to get what you want, and then you end up with nothing. I'll give you guys an example, right? The MK11 Liu Kang pack. Stop telling me to buy these packs in the store. I'm not buying none of this bullshit. But, right? Some people will be like, oh, Maine, take your chances. You have a 20% chance to get MK11 Liu Kang. Why don't you do it, Maine? But this is how the game misprograms you, right? The game misprograms you because you're saying in your head, I'm going to spend this 10, what is it, 10? I'm going to spend this $10 for a 20% chance to get Diamond MK11 Liu Kang. So I have a 20% chance to get MK11 Liu Kang. You're so excited. But that's how the game misprograms you because you have an 80% chance to fail. You have an 80% chance to not get what you want. You have an 80% chance to get a freaking gold card. And in your mind, you're saying to yourself like, oh, that's not bad at all. It's a 20% chance, but you're not looking at it from the true perspective is that you have an 80% chance to fail. And when you buy these packs and you get that card you wanted, 20% chance, and you got the 20%, you're so happy and you're so lucky because you feel like you won something. You know why? Because it's gambling. You have a higher odds of failing than you do for winning. And you're so excited that you got MK11 Liu Kang on your first try, but guess what? A Fusion 1 MK11 does nothing for you. That Fusion 1, Zero Fusion, MK11 Liu Kang will do nothing for you. Yeah, you could say you have him, Cool, great, phenomenal. But it does nothing for you. You need to get them the Fusion X. So imagine how many of these packs you need to buy now to get them the Fusion X. And there's gonna be some people that be like, oh, well, I just wanted to play as him. Well, let me break something down to you guys, right? There's a character in the game called Shang Tsung. And you can technically play him and play as anybody you want. Just tag them in when they tag in. Or you don't even have to wait. Just tag them in at the beginning of the match and pick the character that you haven't gotten to play yet. And that's going to be a great way for you guys to try out characters. Is it the same? No. But at least you'll be able to test out their combos, use their specials, etc., etc., etc. So, I mean, I don't believe in these chance packs. These 80% chance to fail packs, I don't believe in them. I'm not buying these shits. Before you go spend $300-400 on one character in this game that has probably over 110 characters at this point, before you go do that, go buy a PS5. Okay? Buy a PS5. Buy a Nintendo Switch if you don't have one yet. Go buy a damn console. People don't put things in retrospect, right? No matter how much you enjoy this game, when people be like, oh, it's just $20 here, it's just $10 here, $10 there, that shit adds up. This is still only a mobile game, and it's one game, which it's just one repetitive cycle at this point with these special themed towers, tower gear that breaks the game, that is broken as hell, OP as hell bosses. They make them harder and harder every single tower that comes out. It's a one game in one cycle. Buy a console. Go buy a PS5 or a Nintendo Switch that you can play thousands of games on. You will get way more enjoyment. Nothing wrong with having a little fun mobile game. And some people are strictly mobile gamers. But I'm just letting you guys know, man, like, if you put things in perspective, it could be 9 more months before we see that pack again. So that's the part that sucks, you know? And you know, there's other cards in the game that are pretty easy to get, you know, MK11 Jade, Raiden, Cabal, Scorpion, Sub, etc. Those are really easy to get, but also some characters, you know, Injustice 2 Raiden, Relentless Jason, Leatherface, etc., that are really hard to get. So I imagine, like, what if I was someone playing this game and that was the one character I wanted the way I wanted the katanas? And I think that makes the game suck for them. It makes it so much less enjoyable for them. Because they do all this grinding, right? They do all these challenges. Some of them may even play Tap Joy offers where you got to play other games to get this pool of souls. And then you get this pool of souls that you can't spend. You can't spend them. You can only spend them 20 packs at a time. So that's the part that sucks about it, is no matter how much souls you have, if you can't spend them, what does it do for you in the end, you know, at the end of the day? If you can't spend them, what does it do for you? So I think that's a really big part of this game that sucks, is, you know, there's people that literally have to put, you know, maybe 40, 50, 60 hours into playing other games, doing Tap Joy offers where there's, you know, tripled souls, etc., etc., etc. And they put this, they'll put that, you know, 30, 40, 50 hours into a different game that they didn't have interest in playing, just so they can get souls to put them into the game they really want to play. And then they still can't spend them on what they want to spend them on. That sucks. It's really inconvenient. I hope they change it in the future. I mean, all I could do is bring light to it and hope that at some point they start thinking about what would make the community happy, you know? I just think they need to start thinking in those terms. What would make the community happy? What would, enhance their experience playing this game? You know, if game developers start thinking in those terms, they'll make better games and they'll make better decisions regarding those games. Yes, they need to make money. Yes, they need to monetize certain things. And yes, certain things are going to end up being behind a paywall. I don't think it should be a 1-year paywall the way it has been for a lot of these characters. Like, I do think a lot of these characters should have soul packs by now. A lot of these characters, the MK11 Sindel, Fujin, you know, Joker, etc., I think at this point, they should have their own pack for souls. They've been out for too long. But at the same time, it's this, like I said, this game is in a cycle. It's in a consistent cycle of pay to win. And yes, it is 1000% pay to win. It's in a pay to win cycle of special themed towers and broken tower gear that breaks the game. And I'd like to see them evolve. We all thought the combat pass was gonna be the evolution that this game needed, but it wasn't. It wasn't the evolution that this game needed. So all we can do is remain hopeful and be vocal and hope that changes come along with that. So ladies and gentlemen, if you agree with anything that I said, make sure you leave a like on this video to show your boys some love. If you want to show extra love, you can do so with the join button or the thanks button. FYI, I'm going to be adding a second tier to my join button. If you want to become a channel member, it's going to be a lower tier, a cheaper tier. For those of you guys who just want to join Discord, hang out off stream, you know, hang out with each other, share each other, play other games together, things of that nature. So for those of you guys that do want to do that, I'm going to be offering a lower tier. And that should be coming soon. So if you haven't yet, click the join button and you'll be able to see the different membership tiers that you're able to do. And some of them are going to be support only tiers. So, you know, if your goal is just to support the channel, you know, help me come up, you know, address things and should equipment break, having to replace equipment, you know, keep the channel going, get more content, buy more games, things like that. If your goal is strictly just to support the channel and you just want to show love, you can do so with that. Well, you can also do that with the thanks button as well. So just reminding you guys of this way that you guys can support your favorite creators out there and you know, help them continue to keep on making content and be able to continue making content for you guys. So yeah guys, that's where we're gonna wrap it up. I don't really know if there's any other packs that's coming this holiday season that I'm gonna be interested in. This was the one I was waiting for. You know, I know it was a dud in the end, but this is the one that I was waiting for. So we got one Injustice 2 rating, not exciting stuff, but this is the one that we were waiting for, and I don't know when we'll see it again. So yeah. If you're new to the channel, make sure you're subscribed. And until we get another pack that looks interesting to us, I guess I have to wait until next time with MaineMania.